Whether it's the man who fell to his death working on a catwalk inside Van Meter Auditorium or the unknown male who haunts the Kentucky Museum, many of the buildings on WKU's campus have chilling ghost stories inside their walls. When it comes to things that go bump in the night, ghost hunters would have a field day on WKU's campus.
Every university will have one or two somewhere, but we do tend to have a lot of stories around.
Employee Tamala Smith came to Western as a student back in 1981. She collects ghost stories and even shares them during tours.
We'll start at the top of the hill and work our way down, and with several stops along the way and several stories at each stop.
One stop is outside Potter Hall.
Potter has a lot of stories with it, with the death of the young woman in the late 70s.
It happened in this room on the bottom floor. Back then, Potter was a residence hall. There's some debate whether the woman hung herself or was murdered, but since then, there have been plenty of unexplainable noises.
Someone got in the elevator and pushed one, and it came down on top of him.
Another eerie story comes from Barnes Campbell, where the fifth-floor resident assistant was crushed in the elevator in 1967. A few years later, when Howard Bailey was assistant hall director, he and several other RAs discovered all the fifth-floor showers and faucets on, less than an hour after they had swept the entire building for a holiday break.
We know all the water was turned off. We know that we didn't leave all the shower heads going on any floor. We turned everything off.
That night, they also found wet footprints leading to the RA's door.
When the RA opened the door, there were no footprints on the inside.
If you want to hear more WKU ghost stories, WKU's Haunted Hills tours will be offered next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights at the Fine Arts Center as part of Homecoming Week. For information, call 745-3296. With this week's View from the Hill, I'm Amy Bingham.